G'day viewers, Stone Toad here, or Ken. Stone Toad is what I am on PC, I mean PlayStation. If we zoom into the cab here, you'll see that I'm a woman all of a sudden. Because my character is the second character that I have on PlayStation. So, well, I made her up for this farm anyway. Right, what I was going to do is go for a fly to show you what's going on. Again, this is a welker farm map. It's going to be called Big Sky, Montana. For my playthrough for this particular map itself. Over the back here, we've got a white normal everyday truck that you can get off a mod hub, in-game mob HUD. Oh, I can't talk today. Welker farm silos, these two bins here, because if you don't know, you can only have 100 bales on PC. PC, I keep saying PC, PlayStation. So that's one's for the straw, one's for the actual hay itself, and there's another one over there with implements on it over here. Whoop, too quick. Over here, another 2 bay there, so we can put some more stuff in there. The silo system set up here. It's all the multi-grain modded ones. A windmill here to make me some casheroony, even though I don't need it. That looks good. All purpose. The welker farm silo system, I love it when I put it in this position, even though, like I said before, if you know, it floats at that end, that grain bin. The diesel tank, the other, what was it? That was fertilizer. I'll get it right. There's another windmill. This is from that West Bridge map, my bits and pieces map. These ones here are, what do they call this bloody thing? I can't remember the farm that this was off of. The boys would kill me. Anyway, I used all their buildings because I wanted the red look. We've got the cotton harvester in there. A couple of tomato things, a couple of cucumbers. I put the clothesline there because I thought it looked cool. Now, the house. Normally I wouldn't even bothered with the pack. I thought it was, there's a guy on, still can't remember his name, I'm going to look him up on YouTube. He made a whole American farm set. He had 2 white fields and a blue one. Double story thing, big double story cow barns, big hog barns, chicken house, stable, big silos, everything you could name, water tower and everything. He had it on the Ravenport map. Is what he put it on to, and it was his gameplay you could download off PC. I got it and I put it on PC, but I haven't been able to play it, as you know, if you do know. And yeah, so I thought that was it the other day when I saw a preview on, I think it was Silver. I saw a flash of it. Something about all the barns and that were coming out. And he showed me a house, and that's a couple of pictures of the thing. Must have been Silver. And then I thought it was that map maker bringing his gear out, but turns out it was this stuff where so you can't gain access to any of the barns or anything. So that's why they're not on here. But the house looks good. You don't need to gain access to it. It's like the welker farm house. You can't gain access to it anyway. So I thought, well, why not make it into our own map? Of course, there are pools there, beehives, and another MF pack one. I love this cow yard. I always get this cow yard because it's got trees in it, and it fit in here nicely. Look at this. It actually looks good as far as I'm concerned. Makes it a nice little farmyard. It's not too cluttered. I try to keep all the trees. That's why I love this map, because I'll keep all the trees and their shrubs and that if I can. It's a bit hard to keep them all there, but all the little bushes and that, I'll zoom down here. You go around the house. Oh, there's all the bees. You have bees. Put these flower boxes in the front too. But see all the bushes and that around here. That just fit in there perfectly. Didn't have to do anything to it. It just fit perfectly in that little spot. Well, that was inside the house. Yeah, that garage doesn't work, of course. But that's why I put in other stuff like these garages, workshops and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's her at the minute. As usual, season's on, so we've got something to do. I've got my cotton harvester sitting up the road there, because when I first loaded the map it was cotton. Then I put something down placeable and it raised. No, it didn't. What happened? Oh, the money. I wasn't watching the money and it went way up. I went, oh, what are you doing? So I had to delete it and do it again. And I lost my cotton up the road. And that paddock there was full of barley or wheat or whatever it was as well. So the other paddocks went barren on me. So yeah, I've got to go empty these. Crop destruction isn't on. Like I think I said that. No, I said that in the first bit before. But yeah, so we've got we've got a double B double road train just to haul the grain in now these big paddocks. I know everybody's saying, oh, compaction, but I'm going to come through and rip this all up, you know that. Put some whole heap of manure down. Oh, missed that, didn't I? There we go, that was better. Oh, that bin's full. Yeah, so these B doubles are really cool. I like these things. I always run them. Oh, needs more space. Okay. Yeah, I always run these, and I run these standard game trucks because they've got the sleeper cabin. They look best as far as I'm concerned. The Warrior trucks, and I have got them installed like the other ones, the model ones, but the other sleeper cabs and that, they look kind of sexy. But I like giving these old girls the best run. Stay with what I know from 17 and stuff as well. I enjoy these trucks. I haven't got the most power in the world, like, you know, the other ones would take off 100 miles an hour, but you know, these ones look the part, and they go pretty slow like every other truck does, like a real truck does, on takeoff and stuff. Although we don't have to go do all the gear changes. Here. Yeah, that's going to fill that completely up too. And we'll have to go to this silo and dump it off. We're going to fill all our silos before we do anything else. That money wasn't supposed to be there. Bloody hell. I was down to like 700,000 before. After putting I think it was 10 million I think I put in. And then use it for all the paddocks and set up all the houses and everything like that. Started doing this paddock and forgot about taking them off. I just started implementing the stuff into it, you know what I mean? Like getting everything out there. Right, so we're going to dump this straight away now. We won't wait for the other one to fill. We're just going over here to the farm. Got a bit of wheel spin there. But yeah, as soon as that Westridge Hills. Anyway, as soon as that I saw that the mod stuff in there with all the bibs and bobs, I went, oh, damn, it's not the one I thought it was. But I wanted to I wanted to make an American map, like a Welker farm map, but with all that stuff from the other guy. I was hoping that mod was come out, and then we could then I definitely I missed that first trailer. Yeah, then I'd get it for sure. If it's a mod or whatever, if it's a DLC, I'll grab it and whack it on here. Because this was going to be the map I was going to put it on, of course. In case you haven't wondered, I like this map. Now, just go through and do the first one. There we go. And then we'll get back on track and do the other two behind. Put it up there. There she goes, emptying out. Yeah, so I put these extended silos out. I kind of like this big silo. The big grain elevator in the middle and that sort of thing. Kind of like that one. There was a smaller one with a pit that looks really good too. I think it's got extra lights in it as well. Like lights in it over it. That's a really nice little silo too. Well, it's the size of those bins there. So if I didn't have a big one there, or I didn't have the room to put a big one, I'd put that one and then those two bins next to it, you know, they make it look good. But I'm going to do like this map, and there's another one I've got with the lizard house and that on it as well, a welker farm, and it's got some of the welker farm like the workshop in it sort of thing. It's a nick and that's all in there. Although they're in town. If you go from here to the actual sales point, to their workshop, where you go into the workshop there, you'll see Nick standing there and his brother's across the road near the takeaway van. So, you know, like the coffee shop, whatever it is, coffee van. The guns are standing over there, so. And for you. Cool. Yeah, so they're still in town. They're still on the map. So, nothing to worry about. We haven't forgotten them. There's the cotton DLC, the little cotton harvester. And there's one up the road. See, I put tracks in it on first. Everything had tracks. Like the big gear. And then I thought, nah, don't want to do it. Oh, I must have brought it back down, did I? Yeah, I did. That one just turning around on the road was the one that's... I got this, and I'm going to put a linkage on the front. Because I love these 6Ms. So, I'm going to keep this one here, and I'm going to put a front end loader on this one to do my glass houses and stuff. Crop tyres, and that's, yeah. Let's tell you what I'm going to do with that one. This one here, I think it's going to be full in a sec, so by the looks of that, she's nearly chockers. So we'll go around the other side of her. And then we're going to get a big end mower and rip it out and start doing the cutting the hay and that across the road. And then after that, we'll be making bales and stuff. I've got to get the John Deere baler. We'll be running some bales and stuff on this farm and stowing it in the sheds as full things. And what's this listening? And get the big crane forage harvester and pick up all the loose stuff and start storing it in one side of those bays over there in the shed. I first started on 17 doing that with Lone Oak, not Lone Oak, Oakville Farm. They got big sheds there, and so I was putting on each side of different bays inside the shed. because I had seasons employed and it only takes 100 bales, so the loose upper didn't count. So, and then with the MF mod and that, I can put the silo on that and fill that up with chaff and stuff as well. But if all else fails, that's why the multi-fruit things there. I want to get my own stuff and put in there as much as possible, but if we have to, we'll just get complete ration. Why not, eh? These guys aren't going too bad with this with these two headers cleaning up the place. There goes that plane. Get out of here, plane. That's DJ with it. I noticed these birds haven't been around. Have you noticed that? Jeez. What's going on? Yeah, but I mean, look at this truck, you know. That burglar on the way there. I turn up gameplay a bit too because in the recordings and that, I want to see if it's actually a bit louder. Yeah, I love this whole thing. Got double helical whips on it. Got a wind deflector on it. Everything was all the things you want to mod out in the truck is there. You know what I mean? Those Wilson trailers, good aerodynamics around the Wilson trailers. See, Wilson's going to hate me again, but if they had a load king, as we were Tayhawk, you've just finished because you got nothing to do. Oh, this is the zone. Not quite. So I'll get in this one. Actually, I'll hop back in this first. Turn that off for a sec. Jump in this. And take it up to the other side. Wheel them around the other side now. I think what I might do is the long run. A long paddock. Put them up here on the long paddock. I'll straighten up a little bit. And there we go. Put it underway. Come up with the other one once he's finished and put him on the opposite side. Going backwards and forwards in the middle or something. Might run the edge in that one first. But yeah, so it's down here. It's got a bit to go yet. See, I just put that steering wheel down there. Did you see that? Interactive steering wheel. This is a silver model, by the way. Silver edition, I mean. Yeah, that I just left it straight up like that for hay. And the noisy boot. Just so I might call it there. And we'll get back to you later. We're just going to be doing this for a while. Hopefully next time I come back I'll have all the bales done, or doing the bales, and working up some ground as well. I'll put some manure on that down here and redo this. Got to plant the other side, so that'll be the next video. Alright, thank you for watching, and I shall see you later. Bye.